So, long time no chat. It's been a while since I made any Dolphins related videos, especially in long form content. And I know I sound terrible. Here's the deal. My computer, I dropped it on the ground while watching hockey, and the back of it broke off and it's getting repaired. So I'm talking on the fucking skull candies. And I just feel like it's been too long since I made a video about the Dolphins, and I found the perfect reason to make one, because everyone's going fucking bananas about Tyreek Hill, saying that he'll be retiring at the end of his 10th season, and also said it's going to be at the end of the Dolphins contract. Those two answers conflict, because the 10th season would be the 25 season. The Dolphins contract, I believe, ends after the 26th season. Look, all right, either way, he'll be in his early 30s. And people are losing their minds talking about how he has one foot out the door. There's a couple ways to interpret this, because you could pessimistically interpret this as him saying he's 1 foot out the door and already ready to retire. The other way to interpret this is that he is preparing to go all in on his other business ventures, but he doesn't want to do that while having an obligation to perform on the football field, which is the optimistic way of looking at it, which is, the way I view Tyreek Hill. He seems like a straight shooter, man. He seems passionate about the tape he puts out on the field. And even if he's not, he's a fucking freak of nature regardless. It's not like he's gonna suddenly not be able to catch footballs or be fast. The dude is just one big fucking muscular slice of beef jerky. I mean, I ain't fucking worried about it, but he says he's going for 10. He's finishing off this contract with the Dolphins. Then he's done. He's gonna get into gaming and signing content creators and athletes. Just so you know, Mr. Tyreek Hill, I happen to be a boxer, and I create content. I promise I'll stop swearing, man. I will not make any more offensive comments. I'll be putting in my application, Mr. Hill. Oh, fuck. But, I really think this is a big nothing burger, and that, he's going to be all right, man. And the Dolphins Super Bowl window is now anyway. I don't give a fuck what's going on in fucking 4 years. They need to win the Super Bowl in these next 1 to 3 years. All right, they need to win the Super Bowl coming shortly. All right, after that, I don't give a fuck. All I want from the Dolphins is to win one, because I have a great plan. When the Dolphins win the Super Bowl, all right, I'm going to take out the biggest cigar, the biggest glass of scotch. I'm going on live. I want you motherfuckers to join me, all right, in the smoking of this big fucking Cuban I'm going to have, and this beautiful, elegant glass of scotch, some smooth jazz playing in the background, and it's just going to be chill vibes. It's going to be great, but they got to do it first, and I don't want to wait another 50 years. They haven't won the Super Bowl since 72, all right? It's due to happen. It's due, I feel like if you're a younger Dolphins fan like me, you're in your 20s, we're in the perfect time, man. Because if you were born in like the 60s, or if you were born in the 70s or the 80s, you're running out of time, but we're not. And that's the beautiful thing about it. They can only go so long without winning one. It really seems like that time is coming. I mean, at least to me. And I'm usually a pretty pessimistic person. I feel like that time's coming, man. And I listened to that Mike McDaniel interview with that old guy. I forgot his fucking name. Michael Silver, that's it. I think that's his name. Michael something. They were both named Mike. And he was talking about Tua and how he's this gold mine he feels like they have. And I trust McDaniel. I don't know about you. He just seems like a smart guy to me. I trust him more than I trust myself. So, I mean, I have no reason to not believe that it'll be figured out within the confines of Tyreek Hill being a wide receiver for the Dolphins. So within these next 4 years or so that he's going to be playing, or what was it, 2 years? Who fucking knows? All right, they're going to figure it out. And if they don't, well, I mean, it ain't my fault. All right, I'm just putting blind faith in them. And it's just a big nothing burger, all right? If you want to get all worried about Tyreek Hill having 1 foot out the door, look, he signed with the Dolphins for the money. Everyone knows that. He has said that many, many times. And, you know, I appreciate that because most athletes don't have the fucking balls to just say it. But it's real. I mean, if you're a professional athlete, you got about 10 to 15 years maybe to make as much money as you can before your body can't take it anymore. All right? Are you not going to try and get as much money as you possibly can? No, I think there's a right way to go about that and a wrong way to go about that. Certainly. But that doesn't mean you just stay loyal to a franchise that ain't going to pay you as much as another franchise. Ultimately, the Dolphins were willing to fucking spend more money than any other team was to get Tyreek Hill for his services. Tyreek Hill balled last year, and he still got paid. He's still going to get paid. So he's already proven that he didn't just get the contract and decide he doesn't give a fuck anymore. He's already proven that. So there's nothing to worry about here, at least in my opinion. The only thing I'd be worried about is injuries, all right, for one, and two, him getting slower because he's getting older. But I am absolutely not worried about him putting in the time and the effort. Plus, he already said that he's going to fucking stunt on the Kansas City Chiefs, all right? What's he going to do, go out there and look like a fucking fool? Remember when he talked shit about that guy in the Bengals? And he turned around and went for 160 yards with Teddy fucking Bongwater as his quarterback. After Tua got fucking flatlined on the field. Alright, everything is gonna be cool. Alright, so just relax. Or don't relax, freak out. Honestly, I love Dolphins Twitter. I love how we all get together and freak out and hate each other. And it's amazing. Because one day, it's all going to work out. And it'll be the day that we all come together in solitude. All the people that love Tua, all the people that hate him. Everyone's somewhere in the middle. We're all going to come together and just joyously celebrate the great accomplished mission of the Dolphins winning the Super Bowl. And that day may be the last video I make. But we'll see what happens. All right? The Zamboni continues. Go fuck yourselves.